The so-called international and elite schools give priority to certain business class influential families. In the so-called merit-based systems, they have their priority list. What if your family is not that business class influential family? Would your child be left out?
Oh, that's a scary thought. I mean, the parents today, they understand that it is in the growing years, the foundational years, it is very important to give their child the center stage opportunities, the confidence building exercises, so that he can actually have the self-image which lasts for a lifetime. But what if at that age the child feels left out, he feels neglected, he feels unimportant, just because the school's management wants to give priority to the children of influential families, or they want to celebrate just their endeavors, they want to give them the opportunities, they want to give them the priority seating on the annual days, while your child is given the backbench. I mean, the parents in the Delhi NCR would agree that the schools there openly admit that they give priority in the admissions to the families of alumni or the corporate houses. Or just imagine, what if there are celebrity kids studying with you, the Kapoors and the Khans and their Bachchans, the children studying with you? Where would your child be standing? Or just think about the time when you were children and you had the principal's child or the school owner's child in your class. I mean, by default, those children would become the leader of the brigade, while you or the ordinary other children, the regular ones, would become the minions following their every instruction.
But Rubal, some people justify it. They say these kind of comparisons, they're very important in today's world, because this would actually prepare the child where there is survival of fittest.
See, undoubtedly it is true that life is all about competitions, not all about, but mostly about competitions. But is it important to have inequality in the classroom, in the school premises? I mean, isn't education supposed to kind of level the playing field and not really deepen the divide?
So maybe the curse is privatization. So do you think if government takes the lead, this problem would get solved?
Interesting observation. Undoubtedly, the government institutions like Kendriya Vidyalaya or Navodaya Vidyalaya, they've done pretty well when it comes to giving fair and merit-based education system. Their alumni have done globally well. They're excelling well. However, there too, there are political pressures, there are parental influences which decide the transfers, the hirings, the admissions, the certificates. So somewhere the problem is not about private versus government, it's more systemic.
So what do you think, what parents can do in this situation? I mean, the parents are spending lakhs and lakhs on education of the child. If the power decides the priority, then what can parents do to prevent the sidelining of the child?
I think one of the things the parents could do is, of course, the boarding schools, because when a child goes to a boarding school, every child in the classroom is kind of away from the hometown. So, of course, then everybody gets treated equally. The second thing I think could be the parents could work on the child's portfolio, the academic narrative of the child, independent of the school, beyond the school walls. So think of going for proficiency tests like Trinity or Cambridge or Olympiads, or think of doing some self-led community projects, maybe just in your neighborhood, to kind of build on that opportunity list for your child. For more education and parenting insights, follow us. All the best.
All the best.